village, a dark world with street soldiers, thugs and gangbangers. Just like we showed you that last part of your life, but now it's changed to the newer era. Sick, even more colder than whatever. Yo, it's time I moved on. I put my title up. Everybody got defeated. It's time you hung it up. Optional. The level you on, you better settle. This would have been the closest you got to the medal. If you plan to start from scratch, you gotta fight your way up. It's all about the victory and who's getting ate up. Survivors are always labeled the fittest. That's why you couldn't win this. I'm the living legend, veteran in this. My first priority got dealt with successfully. Nothing more to prove in my corner, no more testing me. I finished all my missions. You tell me who the best could be. Capcom and Lockdown, Infinite is Street Fighter 3. I moved on. Now my life is much better. On to bigger things, but we hustle forever. We cut your life short. Plus you thought you was clever. It's all about the family. We staying silent forever. Yo, I moved on. Now my life is much better. Now we on some bigger things, but we hustle forever. We cut your life short. Plus you thought you was clever. It's all about the family. We staying silent forever. Third chapter. Third strike. Third world. It's all about infinite. Change. No doubt. No doubt. Straight about it. Moved on. Forever. Yo, light winds in a dead world like no existence. Like a wrath that storm, wiping it calm. Strong force like population across town or island. I survived as a street soldier and stayed silent forever. Cause of that, now my life is much better. This is making history, the age will tell you much better. Who's best? And the challenge could really blow up your spot. Mix a little Capcom. Yo, what you got? An unbelievable force, too much power to try get into. Catch us on the net with secrets, a little more to do. You try to pick the evilest to try to bring me down, but I got Almighty One on my side holding it down. It's time I moved on, bigger things, bigger contenders. Get this paper from winning matches and money spenders. Motion picture type shit, what's it gon' be? Your tune in the new world of Street Fighter 3. So I moved on, now my life is much better. On to bigger things, but we hustle forever. We cut your life short. Plus you thought you was clever, it's all about the family. We staying silent forever. Yo, I moved on. Now my life is much better. Now we on some bigger things. But we hustle forever. We cut your life short. Plus you thought you was clever, it's all about the family. We staying silent forever.
So yeah. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes, a little bit, to kind of get everyone to settle in and come into the stream. Today we're going to be back to what we were doing before, man. We haven't did one of these in a while, but a character breakdown. And you guys already know the character that we're going to be talking about today. The flow is going to be as simple as usual as always. We're gonna watch a couple replays, but I think for today, the amount of replays that we're going to do is going to be a bit less than what we normally do, considering the fact that I'm on a time constraint, but also I do have a pretty decent framework when it comes to how to deal with the character already, based on some information that I've already received. So I just want to kind of look at a couple more things and just see how the character's played. Maybe watch 5 or even 10 replays, 2 from each or whatever, and then we can move on directly into the lab. We can watch some jury replays, and yeah, from there. But let me get everything situated when it comes for me. I want to get my music playing. I gotta have everything done right. So we're Spotify is on Wavelake Music. Brave browser should be on browser, so I can play the third strike. Yeah, those are the plans for today for this stream. I actually might do 2 streams today because I might do this. I'm gonna do this one, and I might come back and play some games after. Do a double stream after I do what I have to do this first period of time. Yeah, music. Then I have music. Yes, stream got delayed a bit, but weird. Grab my controller, and we're gonna boot up the game, like always. Y'all let me know how everything's sounding, if the levels are sounding good, if everything is okay. So who wanna blood dance with me? Leave your body wrapped up or even a street fantasy. In the square, yo, you best to beware. Street fighter, we ain't playing over here. One-on-one game, you get finished. Round one round, so come and get with it. Your heart ain't cold, so don't forget about the battle this out to the 24th hour. Paying the price that you couldn't deal with. Cold-blooded killers in my lockdown clique. Got no time to waste, we taking time bombs. Street fighter 3 like a star in my arms. Bro, my game is lagging. It might be because my computer. I got a bunch of these. What you got, block what you shot. Another chapter, what you get, what you got. Enough warriors here to fight, choose one. The best of the best will be the champion. Whose world is this after all? Capcom moving with lockdown forever, y'all. This contains safety violence. So what? You might get shot, only
Street Fighter 6.
Okay. What? My controller's bugging. Yeah, we're gonna start this off like we always do with our good old friend replay analysis. Switch in game. Let me turn on my camera so you guys can see my face. And yeah, we're gonna keep it very short for the replay analysis, and we're gonna jump into the lab, and I'm gonna explain as much as I can, and hopefully I can get into the jury portion of it as well too. I don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll see. Sure, because it's not really gonna change except a few things with jury. Strategy is very, very simple. I'm gonna do the strategy and then just add a couple of things that jury could do in the matchup. I keep forgetting, bro, why is CFM always so it's hard to work. It really is. I don't know why. That's a side. Our friend John. What's good, my man? Oh yeah. So I hate this about this game. So in this game, the minute minute. The minute they update the version of the game. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was looking at these first. I might need those Monaro plays whenever I do that. Oh, I know why I downloaded these. This guy is oh yeah, what? Alright. Good. This is my jam right here. You know, guess who was good? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wait to hit record once I finish the replays. Actually, I could do the. I could have the replays in the recording, so I don't have to go back and retroactively download to VOD. So I'm just gonna do that. Start recording right now. So yeah, this is gonna be like an hour stream, and then I'm gonna come back with a gameplay stream. I don't know if I'll be able to do jury, but I will. I should be able to get through the. Dang, bro. I should be able to do jury because there's only a few things that you would have to know with specifically with jury, outside of. It'll be mostly tied to how to use dry rush in the matchup, because I think that's the biggest thing that you have to do with the characters, know how to use dry rush in the matchup. Other than that, like the gameplay that I'm gonna show for the I'm gonna show you guys is gonna work for Juri too. It's gonna work a lot better with Juri because she has. Bonus event for Cal today. Kakeru is number 1. Playing Luke. He got number 1 JP and he stopped playing JP. Tokido. I'm interested to see Tokido's approach to the matchup. Got Banana Can as well too. Very, very strong. I think this is Banana Can. It's a Banana Sea Viper. I'm interested to see how he triple perfect this Kimberly player. Let me get some Nemo too. Download some of these Nemo matches. Finrich. You know I gotta do my boy Finrich. Finritty. That's some try to call him, but no, it's Finrich. Basic, bro said, fed ready. And I think this should be enough replays for now. We can kind of look at his game plan a little bit. I do need to find these jury replays. I didn't see any juries. Let me go back to ranking to see if I can find a couple of jury JP replays. Oh, there's a jury. That's a diamond jury. Dang, they get diamond juries. Where's the jury? Oh, there it is. Found the jury replays. I found him. My man. There you go, jury. So that should be enough juries, like 5 replays. Because again, once you have the base understanding of the character matchup, it shouldn't degrade too much from your main character, just like specific, like certain things. I'm gonna watch those later, but I'm gonna watch some of these. And we're gonna do them at 2 times speed like we always do, so we can just kind of get a feel for what's going on in the matchup. But I kind of have a general understanding of what I think what this character does.
Round 2. Fight.
Back there. No portal. Look at this character.
Final round. Fight. JP wins.
Yeah, that purple's supposed to stay on screen. What the heck?
Round 1. Fight. Final round. Fight.
Bro, this is unfair. Hold on, look at this, right? Low forward in the drag race. He lost 3 bars, right? Does that. They did lose. Takuya almost lost his game. Well, he did lose his game. He almost lost it right there. The game is effectively over. So at that point, he kind of had to parry. Bro, he was lucky that Kakeru didn't throw him right there.
Round 1. Fight.
'He's just attacking the driver so efficiently and effectively. Goodness gracious.
Round 2. Fight.
He's attacking your health and your drive game. What the heck? How did... Okay, low foot of the driver. Oh yeah, that was. You really have to start thinking about stuff like this, right? So he did 3 bars. The amnesia.
Final round. Fight.
Something to talk about for sure. Something additional that I just really found out in this matchup while looking at this replay.
JP wins. Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
This game. I don't understand. Well, obviously there's some players could do. I don't understand how they made a character like this. Have I sold my soul? What do you mean? To play JP? I'm telling you guys how to beat this character, so you guys don't get cooked. I'm helping you guys. Now I could play this character, but I was just thinking about the absurdity of this character. Man. This character is really absurd. Just thinking about it. Set up portal. Yep. Well, look at this. Look what he's doing. Okay? He's taking your health and he's killing your drive here. So I would say JP is a tax collector. I would say he's more than a tax collector. Bro, this dude is the whole government. He said he takes your money and your dignity.
Round one. Fight.
Bro, y'all see this? Like, watch this, bro. GG's. And buying the $100 costumes? What you mean? I'm not buying the $100 costume. I just need the jury eating pajamas. That's it.
JP wins! Round one. Fight.
Well, this guy lost his game. Well, he lost. Oh, no. He gave him a chance. Okay, he barely did. Ooh, he barely did out. Ooh. I was gonna say he lost.
Round two. Fight. Final round. Fight.
Got Rashid out.
JP wins!
We're making a good time. A couple more replays, and then I'm gonna go in the lab, talk about some things that should take about maybe 30-35 minutes. Hopefully I can get the jury stuff in. In a couple of months now, yeah.
Round 2. Fight. JP wins. Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Am I recording? Bro, am I recording?
JP wins.
I got scared. I think tomorrow I might do Cammy. Should we do Cammy tomorrow after JP? Scammy Cammy.
Round 1. Fight.
Just couldn't get in.
Fight.
He couldn't beat the JP minigame. The initial JP minigame. Now he got it. Whoa. Bro, look at it. Look. Bro, he's playing the minigame. And Nimbo choke just like this. I didn't see it, but I got a chance to see the bracket. Enden Walker did, he reset it. Bro, he's not going to be in the cup this year. Yeah, Enden Walker's not going to be in the cup this year. Unless he wants the LCQ. Because I think there was that last event. The The minute you get in burnout against this character, bro, just drop your controller, bro. Just drop your controller. You're not winning at all. You're not. I'm sorry. And especially if he has meter too. You got one more chance. Oh, they have they haven't had their World Warrior yet. Because the regional finals for the World Warrior. I'm pretty sure they had. I'm pretty sure they had their World Warrior already. That's what I'm saying. I think all the World Warriors are done. Yeah, they did. I'm pretty sure they did.
Round 2. Fight.
Well, this is I'm gonna tell you why the complete problem with this character. Yo, my man, Deja, what's good? I'm gonna show you guys what's wrong with this character. This is so calm. I'm gonna tell you why. We're gonna finish this. I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys what's up. Right? I'm gonna tell you a game plan, but I'm gonna tell you why that game plan isn't gonna really matter. I will tell you why it doesn't matter. It's gonna because of how unstable this matchup is.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Slash. Stand fierce.
Final round. Fight.
No, the game's over. I'm not shooting yo. The minute you go in a burnout, you die against this character. You're in, ugh. These dirty matches. All right, I'll come back to the jury matches. But we have enough to work with, and I'm gonna explain some things about this character. What I'm seeing. All right, so let me plug in my stick. Try it out, Rashid. I got my Diamond Rashid.
Training room. JP.
I always make like Luke or something because he's always in every character. Alright, let me turn off my camera, and we're going to break down this character. Ready? Alrighty, so JP's game plan is very simple, and is that he wants to attack your drive gauge and deplete your drive gauge and put you in burnout. Because once you're in burnout against this character, you have effectively like pretty much lost the game because of like his zoning and like his pressure as well. How he does that is he does it in two different phases. So if you're further away, he does stuff like, you know, throw ghost. No, not that one. Throw ghost. He does also the portal too as well. Like they block. Let me set the dummy to block. You can set up the portal. Stuff like that, so you lose drive gauge from that, and then also from Pierce. So that's the primary way that he's going to be attacking your drive gauge whenever you're further away. Now once you're up close, he has other ways to do it through like his pressure. So like something like this, like if he knocks you down, he'll do like a double stand roundhouse. This is like +2. I don't know why it's +2. You could also like drive rush in and it'd be like +1 on that, and do some, I don't know, something like this, that, and constantly pressure you to dwindle your drive gauge and put you in burnout. Now that we have that established, how can you effectively counter this character's gameplay? Before I get to that answer, I want to start off by saying that this game plan is one of the most, I want to say, difficult game plans in terms of it going to work and function properly. Now, the reason why I say that is because even if you have a game plan against this character is very unstable. And the reason why I say he's unstable is because once you knock him down, so even if you have a game plan and you execute that and you knock him down, you have to deal with a specific mix-up that no other character in the game has, and that is, I don't know how to do it. I think it's, how do I do it? That. Okay, there we go. EX Amnesia, right? So the minute you knock him down, he can just do that, and that beats your strikes, your throws, and depending on what he has, if he has level 3, that's 60% of your life. So this character not only is depleting your drive gauge, but once you knock him down, you have to deal with a mini game. So you're dealing with multiple mini games on top of multiple mini games, and that's what makes this character really strong and pretty much unstable. So even if you have a game plan, it's always going to come down to whether he did this and you predicted it right or not. And so that's the problem with this character currently, and that could change in the future, but I just wanted to preface this game plan by saying that. So now that we have that covered, how we can go back to figuring out how we can at least have a functional game plan to at least somewhat combat this character. Now, the range that you want to work yourself into whenever you're playing against this character, regardless of what character you are, is you want to be about, let me switch to Luke real quick and then have him do JP. You want to be about like right here. So this is where you want to be whenever you're playing against this character, because Luke is privileged. I don't know how many characters are able to do this, but it gives you access to being able to stop stuff like this, And then even if he drive rushes in or whatever, you can like check it. So if he does that, yeah, that's good. Even with Lucas Hard. Oh, that's really hard. Okay, so like, okay, you could do something like sweep, right? Most characters I think can just sweep it, and I think Zangief can do that as well. So it allows you to whip punish something like that, and if he drive rushes in, right? You have at least a chance at checking, right? So that's kind of where you're going to want to work your way into, right? But where a lot of people go wrong in this matchup is trying to work their way in, and how they work their way in is they lose a lot of health, and they also lose a lot of drive gauge in the process. So once you get here, that mix up between amnesia and whatever becomes even more dangerous on you, because if he does the amnesia and you like throw him and he has resources, you're dead. Or if he does the amnesia and he side switches you, then he set plays you to death, and your drive gauge is pretty much gone, and then that right there is game. So what a lot of people do whenever they're working their way in is they parry a lot. Against this character, you don't want to parry too much when you're trying to get in, right? Because he could do a lot of stuff to stop you from parrying. So if let me switch to JP again. And I'm gonna have the character hold parry. So if I'm holding parry with the character, okay, I'm gonna play that back. So if I have the parry holding, so if I have the, that was a tongue twister. So if I have the dummy holding parry, like this, JP can do something like that. If you're trying to parry like the ghosts or the spikes, and you've essentially lost, like 2.5 bars depending on how he does that. Yeah, also if he has the portal sets up and you are parrying, how do I do this? No, not that. He has the portal set up and he okay, there we go. So also if he has the portal set up and he can just do this, and you lost your drive gauge from that. So that's where a lot of players go wrong whenever you're playing and playing the matchup, is they rely on parry too much to try to deal with his zoning. Now, oh, my throat. Excuse me. Well, let me clear my throat real quick. So that's a situation where a lot of players go wrong, is they rely on that mechanic too much. So how you want to work your way in is you're going to have to do specific things depending on what JP does to zone you to get into that range that you want to be at. So if he's doing, if this is just the base, right? This is just base level, nothing else, right? This is a general rule for whenever you're dealing with his zoning at the base level. So if he's zoning you out with spikes, if he's doing this, right? Let me switch to Luke again. So if JP is zoning you out with like this, like spikes, right? If that's his, if he's zoning you out with that, a lot of characters can just dash forward and then block the second one. So that's a good way to kind of get in. And so if you block the first one, so if you just block it, right? If I just block this, and hold on, let me show you guys this. Standard for player one, not fixed, standard. So if you block, so if you block the first one, and then if you block the second one, you lost about like a half a bar, right? So it's not too bad. The meter gain, the meter loss isn't too bad. So you can afford to do something like that. But even if you dash, even if you and that's like the worst. That's the worst case scenario, right? But then there's another thing you can do is you can dash forward and then you can potentially parry. And if you have the timing, you can get the perfect parry, and you should be able to get the punish. I think. Let's try that. Yeah, if you dash forward and you parry that and you have the timing correctly, you can, with most characters that have a decent drive rush, you can parry it and then drive rush after that. So that's a timing that you can do a parry at instead of just doing parry full screen, right? So that's a general rule and how to deal with just the spike zoning. So let's talk about the ghost zoning, right? Like this. Alright. Oops. Let me try this. Let me read. So with the ghost zoning, you have to do something a little bit different. So you can do if you're right here, the thing about the ghost is it doesn't go active until it gets pretty close to you. So if I have him do the ghost, see, he doesn't like become a hit until like later. So if you see the ghost like in here, you can just kind of like jump it and kind of get into the range that, well, if you do it too close, you can just do that, right? But like kind of right here, if he's doing like ghost in the ghost, you can just jump the first one, and then you could jump the first one before it becomes active, and then you just block. But if he doesn't ghost in the wait, then he can anti you. So it's kind of a bit of a mind game with him whenever you're dealing with the ghost. So that's part of the mini game with this character is doing stuff like that, right? So that one way you can like deal with the mini to force him to kind of do something else. And I think if he does the anti-air, I think if you're further away, I think you should be able to web punish it. I'm not sure. But you should be able to. I should just be able to raw jump. And what punishes jump. Let's try that. to the ghost and you jump from further away, and if you just hit him with the normal, you could stop the anti-air. But if you just try to empty jump, you're more than likely going to get an empty air. So it changes what he's doing. So that's something that you at least want to do, is kind of change him to do something. So that's a general rule on how you can deal with ghosts. Now the final portion of his zoning is the portal. Now that normally gets set up whenever he gets like a knockdown. So anytime he knocks you down, he's going to the portal you. Yeah. So anytime like JP knocks you down, he's gonna set up his portal. And so like it can come off like a throw, it can come off like a combo or whatever, you get clipped in neutral from a random strike or whatever. He's gonna set it up, and you're gonna have to know how to deal with it properly. One thing that you want to know about the portal is you want to position yourself in a one thing you want to know about the portal is whenever it's on screen, you have to respect it, because if you don't respect it, he gets a lot off of it. So if I have him set up the portal, and because the reason why is because he can manually detonate the portal at any time. So if you don't respect it, and he manually, like say you're drive rushing in and he manually detonates it, he can get like a full combo conversion off of it. So if I have him set up the portal and then detonate, I can show you guys what I'm talking about. I think this is the right recording. If he sets it up and I try to drive rush in, that's a snap, and then any other like competent JP player would have a full combo conversion for it. That's pretty much like bad for you, because then you have to play the mini game all over again. So when it's on screen, you have to respect it. So let's talk about how to counter it then, right? The big thing that you want to do is whenever he sets it out, so if you happen to get hit, so the big thing you want to do is if you happen to get hit in neutral, whenever he sets it up, right? So if you get hit in neutral and he sets it up, you want to position yourself at just behind the portal, right? Because it's going to give you the best options at dealing with the portal. So I have to teleport. All right. So if you position yourself right here, like once he has it set up, you can deal with both options relatively easy. So so if you position yourself when it's like out behind the portal, you could deal with both of the options that JP does relatively easy. So if he does the snap, you can just block it out, and then you can just kind of jump after to get that spacing back. And then if he does like a spike or something, you should be able to like jump and if he does the detonate, you can just an option after you can just do is just jump after it to kind of gain that spacing back, right? But if he does like the teleport, if you're behind him, you can do a delay crouching fear. So what that does is it pretty much covers the the snap, and then if he does the teleport in. So if he does the snap and you're doing a delay crouching fear, so like a delay anti-air, right? Which depends on the character. With most characters, yeah, it would just depend on the character. But if he does the snap and you do a delay crouch finish, you'll block it and you can just jump forward. And then if he doesn't do the snap and he does the teleport because you think he's gonna parry, you'll get a anti-air punish counter. Boom. So if you just like delay it and he snaps it, right? Because you just want to wait a bit and kind of see what he's doing. You can, if you wait a bit and like delay your option, if he tries to teleport, bro, you just knocked him out of the sky with the delay anti-air normal. Some people is crouching fear, some people might be crouching medium punch. I don't know, whatever your character's normal is, you could just do that so you don't have to deal with the mix-up of, oh, I have to parry the thing. If he teleports and he throws me, I lose drive gauge from that. So that settles that mix-up. And so that right there is pretty much almost everything you would need to know to formulate it to beat the character so I don't want to say beat, okay. I'm laughing because of beat because of what I said earlier, but anyways, so that right there covers a strategy that you can use in order to give yourself a chance at get this character. That's all you really want to have is a chance, right? Ultimately, even if you deal with everything perfectly, as I said before, this matchup is going to come down to whether they amnesia or not and whether you read it. So until they fix that, the strategy will give you a fighting chance, but it won't be as effective as it could be until because the character currently right now is stable. So that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you enjoy this type of content because we're leveling up. Leave a like if you enjoy this type of content, and also subscribe to the channel because we are leveling up every day. So until then, I'll see you guys in another video. Alright, so that covers that. I don't know, I think I might just do the character game plans because I think the game plans would be, I don't know about doing the jury thing. So I was thinking about doing the jury thing as well too, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know if I need the jury portion of it. The game plan is, I would be essentially saying the same thing in the matchup. I think I might just kind of like scrap that, because I think everything you would need oh dang, I forgot to cover one more thing. Dang, I did forget to cover one more thing with the portal. Let me do this. I completely forgot about this. Okay, about neutral portal. I forgot to cover that. My bad. So that's how you cover. So that's how you cover the portal in a knockdown situation. Now there are characters that can deal with portal in a neutral sense. So if JP just sets up the portal while you're playing neutral, there are certain characters that can that have answers to it due to their drive rush. So if JP sets up the portal in neutral and you have a character that has a good drive rush, and you make it to about the range that you should be in, right? You just drive rush in, and you can either like jab him and like throw him to like force him to respond to them. Cause so if he like techs, the portal should eventually, the portal hit will automatically detonate. Dang, I can't set this up. And you throw him. Now if he techs, the portal is going to go off, but if he doesn't tech, you just throw him and he gets rid of the portal because he gets knocked down. So that's a pretty good. So that's a pretty good thing that you can do if your character has a good drive rush. Another thing you can do is you can also do this. You can also drive rush into and just hold forward and do like a cross up. Right. That'll look something like this. So that will look something like this. So that will look something like this. So you get hit, but if he blocks a cross up, the portal will automatically will go off, but you won't be in danger of the portal. So you can do something like that if your character has a good enough drive rush to stop him from setting up portal on neutral. If you don't have a good drive rush, then the strategy before and just dealing with portal that way will probably be your best bet. But characters that do have a good drive rush have additional options when it comes to dealing with his portal. Alright, so yeah, that covers that. And I can just splice that into the video like editing genius that I am. Like the editing genius that I am. I want to go back and watch that. Bro, I want to watch the CPT Midwest. Not Midwest. UK. Gonna be. Mm-mm-mm.
どうしたのかな やれんの
I play a couple ranked matches with Anon that I'm gonna get off, and then I'll probably be back in a few, like maybe like 8 o'clock or something, and stream some sets. Let me stop the recording. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do because how I was structuring it, I was actually doing some jury stuff as well. But I think the game plan is good enough for even like a jury player to add that to their game. Yeah, I think that's what I'm just gonna do. Just to focus on the other characters and then focus on the characters in general, get their gameplay down, and then. And I might make it I might make an addendum to it. I don't know. That depends on with the jury information how I feel. But I think what I say in the matchups in terms of like a general strategy is just good for you to have even with any character you're playing. Because I showed that yesterday with Manon when I was playing Manon. And I showed you how, like, I showed you the DJ matchup strategy and how it worked even with Manon.
Here comes a new challenger.
I like that song.
Round 1. Fight.
Can't quit, so. I gotta figure out what I know what to do. What? I think I tried to drop that shot. Of course. What? What is going on?
Manon wins.
Of course, one and done. Kim players, man. I didn't answer it properly. Of course. You know what would suck is if I did that.
Here comes a new challenger. Showtime! Round one.
That was weird. Very weird.
Round two. Fight.
crazy that. Hey, I mean, all right, yeah. I don't know why you threw there, but okay. I'm trying to figure out what's the best punishment. Double grip. I think I would have.
Manon wins.
DJ. All right, I'm gonna end the stream. I'll probably be back later today with some ranked gameplay or something, or some sets. But I'll see you guys later.